Okay, so good morning, my dear friends. And now we have already started bringing video, single video, covering all complete chapter. I have already posted a video related to quadratic equation for 10th standard students, and it is complete in all respect. We clarified basic concepts and then advanced concepts also, and we solved questions further. Similarly, today I have brought the video, complete video for trigonometry. That is also for 10th standard students. So basic concepts, everything is clarified. This particular trigonometry chapter is being covered in four parts. First part, the basic information about trigonometric ratios, about sine theta, cos theta, tan theta. Okay, and by using right angle triangle, opposite, adjacent, and hypotenuse, how we will be finding out the ratio. The second part was consisting of finding out trigonometric ratios for some certain angles, that is 0 degree, 45 degree, 30 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. And then third part was for complementary angles. Okay, so sine 90 degree minus theta is equal to cos theta, tan 90 degree minus theta is equal to cot theta. So like this, complementary angles are there. So that third part, which was belonging to exercise 8.3. So first one exercise 8.1, then next 8.2. Third one was for complementary angle exercise 8.3, and then at the last trigonometric identities we discussed, like sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, tan square theta plus 1 is equal to cot square theta, sorry, secant square theta. Similarly, cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosecant square theta. So all these identities we have used, and questions we have taken from exercises. Two questions I have taken from each exercise, and I have solved in this complete video. So it has given you complete picture of trigonometry chapter. Okay, so I feel you will be liking it, and in case of any problem you find and any clarification you need further, you can write to me, you can give your feedback in the channel, and even you can email also, and even you can talk to me also over phone. Okay, I have given my phone number also to you, so I'll be very pleased to receive your call regarding any type of clarification. Okay, so and if you like, you can share uh, this my video to your friends. Okay, so thank you very much. Let us go for uh, clearing our concepts in trigonometry and solving some of the problems. Right. Okay, so today we will have a complete discussion on trigonometry. On trigonometry, a complete discussion. One video, full complete chapter. Okay, revision. So in this trigonometry chapter, the very first thing we have to study about the trigonometric ratios. So I will be writing as TR, trigonometric ratios. So which are the trigonometric ratios are there? So that is sine theta, cos theta. What actually is theta, that I will tell you. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, secant theta, and cosecant theta. Right? So theta is actually angle, and trigonometric ratios are sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, and cosecant, which we are writing in abbreviation form as SIN sine, COS cos, TAN tan, COT cot. For cotangent we are writing cot, for secant we are writing sec, and for cosecant we are writing cosec. Tangent we are writing tan, for cosine we are writing cos, and for sine we are writing sine. Now let us suppose I have made a right angle triangle here, ABC. Okay, and this is the perpendicular, this is the base, and this is hypotenuse. Right? And if this is the angle theta, so this angle theta, okay, so here BC is not equal to AB, that's why angle theta is there. Okay, that's why angle theta is there. It is not like that. If angle AB is equal to BC, then it will become an isosceles triangle, and then these two angles will be equal. Okay, so this angle is sine theta. sorry, this angle is theta only. Now for sine theta, how we are finding out? We are finding perpendicular by hypotenuse, P by H. Cos theta, how we are finding out? So we are writing B by H. For tan theta we are finding, which is sine theta by cos theta only, so it is P by B. P by B. So you can write as sine theta by cos theta. Then cot theta we are writing B by P. Okay, so here we can write cos theta by sine theta. Then secant theta we will be writing H by B. H by B, and you can write 1 by cos theta. Cosecant theta you can write H by P, which is equal to 1 by sine theta. So these things, if we are remembering, means you can say that you have already started, or 25% of the trigonometry you have learned completely. Okay, remaining only applications are there of this trigonometric ratios. Okay, so this particular part we must remember, sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, and some people they call this perpendicular as opposite also. Opposite also means it is opposite to the angle theta. Similarly, base they are calling it as adjacent, because this angle theta is adjacent to this BC, right? Okay, so opposite by adjacent also you will be able to write. Correct. So this particular trigonometric ratios we need to remember first. Then what we can do, we can go for like this. We can make a table. Okay, and further also let us make so 1 2 3, and this we are making it as 4. Okay, and like this we will make it, and here we will write sine theta, here we will write cos theta, here we will write tan theta, and here we will be writing cosecant theta, here we will be writing secant theta, here we will be writing cot theta, like this. And we will write Pandit Badri Prasad. Okay, har har bole. Okay, so what it is? Pandit Badri Prasad, and this is what? Har har bole. So now you can see sine theta is equal to P by H from the top, cos theta is equal to B by H. Okay, tan theta is equal to P by B, and again cosecant theta is equal to H by P, cosecant theta is equal to H by B, and cot theta is equal to B by P. So in this way we can learn, you can say, this complete trigonometric ratio here. Okay, right, let us go for another part in this one. Right. Now next concept was finding the values of angles. Right. So let us find out. Write down here sine theta, write down here cos theta, then here you write down 0 degree, then 30 degree, then 45 degree, then 60 degree, then 90 degree. Okay, right. Now for sine theta, what you do, just divide it by 2, everywhere divide it by 2, like this you do. Okay, then from here you start writing in square root 0, in square root 1, in square root 2, in square root 3, in square root 4. Easy? I am telling you the easy way to find out. Okay, right? Okay. So now further, just I will rub it. Okay. Why? Because the same thing I will tell you here. So now this 0 by 2, so square root of 0 will give you 0 only. So it will become again further. So it is 0 only. Okay. Then root 1 will become 1 by 2. Then root 2, this 2 we can write as root 2 into root 2. So 1 root 2 will get cancelled. Okay. So this root 2, how I will be writing? This 2 we can write as root 2 into root 2. So 1 root 2 will get cancelled and we will be left with 1 by root 2. Yes or no? Correct? Okay. So just we will write here. Okay. 1 by root 2. Okay. Now it is root 3 by 2 will be as it is. And root 4 we can write as 2. So it will become 2. So 2 by 2, once it will get cancelled. So left with 1. Okay. So let me rub it and we will write as 1. So sine theta has taken the form as sine 0 degree is equal to 0, sine 30 degree is equal to 1 by 2, sine 45 degree is equal to 1 by root 2, sine 60 degree is equal to root 3 by 2 and sine 90 degree is equal to 1. So this particular part, if you are remembering, because after solving many of the questions you will be remembering, you will be by heart, no need to apply all these things. But if you are not remembering, if this trick you are knowing, you will be able to do it. Okay, then come to cos theta. Cos theta, simply write in reverse form. Whatever you are written here. So this sine theta and cos theta both are called as complementary angles. Okay, what are complementary angles? That I will tell you now. So for these angles, this sine theta from here, you just write down in reverse order. By 2, then 1 by root 2, then 1 by 2 and 0. Reverse simply. Okay, right. Now for tan theta, you know that what it is? It is sine theta by cos theta. So if it is sine theta by cos theta, means if tan 0 degree, so sine 0 by cos 0, so 0 by 1, it will become 0. Then 1 by 2 by root 3 by 2, 2 will get cancelled and 1 by root 3. 45 degree 1 by root 2 divided by 1 by root 2, it will be 1. 60 degree root 3 by 2, so 2 will get cancelled, so it is root 3. And it is 1 by 0, so it is infinity. Not defined. Sometimes it is also written as not defined. Similarly, cot theta, which you can write as cos theta by sine theta. Either you divide in reverse order 1 by 0 or simply write in reverse order from here. So it is infinity, root 3, 1, 1 by root 3 and 0. Okay, right. Now further, secant theta. So secant theta was what? It was 1 by cos theta. It was 1 by cos theta. So reciprocal of this one. So 1 by 1 is 1. 1 by root 3 by 2, 2 by root 3. 1 by 1 by root 2, root 2. 1 by 1 by 2, it is 2. 1 by 0, not defined, infinity. Then cosecant theta, which is what? 1 by sine theta. Right? Okay. So 1 by sine theta is here. So 1 by 0, infinity. This reverse order also you can write. And this is reciprocal of sine theta also. 1 by 0 is infinity. 1 by 1 by 2 is 2. 1 by 1 by root 2 is root 2. 1 by root 3 by 2. So 2 by root 3 and 1 by 1, it is 1. Okay. So in this way, we have found for angles sine 0 degree, sine 30 degree, sine 45 degree. So what you have seen, you have remembered only for sine theta. Remaining all others automatically you have got it. Okay, right. Now I will tell you about complementary angles. Complementary angles. Complementary angles means what? Sine 90 degree minus theta is equal to cos theta. So sine and cos both are called as complementary angles. You can see here sine 0 degree is 0, sine cos 90 degree is 0. Okay, so these 90 degree and 0 degree both are complementary to each other. It means sine 0 degree is equal to cos 90 degree. Sine 30 degree is equal to cos 60 degree. So 60 plus 30 both have become complementary angles. Correct? So these are called complementary angles. Sine 90 degree minus theta is equal to cos theta. Similarly, cos 90 degree minus theta is equal to sine theta. Then tan 90 degree minus theta is equal to cot theta. Similarly, cot 90 degree minus theta is equal to tan theta. Then secant 90 degree minus theta is equal to cosecant theta, and cosecant 90 degree minus theta is equal to secant theta. Okay, so these are called complementary angles. Right, I hope everybody has understood how to find the values for angles and how to find complementary angles. So this type of questions also it is there in the syllabus of our 10th standard student, 10th standard syllabus. Okay, right. And now next I will tell you about identities. Right? Yes, I will tell you about identities. Now, trigonometric identities. Identities. Okay. Trigonometric identities. So what it is actually, cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so this is first identity. Second identity, okay, so from here we can find out sine square theta. So if we are writing, so sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. We can write cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. Okay, right. Similarly, second one we can write tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. Okay, so from here even we can find out tan square theta is equal to secant square theta minus 1. Secant square theta, already it is equal to tan square theta. Right? Okay. Then third one, cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosecant square theta. And from here we can write cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta minus 1. Or we can write also 1 is equal to cosecant square theta minus cot square theta. That also we can write from here. So these three are called trigonometric identities, and which we are using in prove that question. Okay, which we are using in prove that question. So these three concepts are there for you in 10th standard. What are the things are there? First, trigonometric ratios. Sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. With the help of opposite by adjacent, we have to solve it. Okay? Opposite by adjacent, or you can say opposite by hypotenuse, adjacent by hypotenuse. So, utilizing that concept, trigonometric ratios. Second, we need to find complementary angles. Complementary angles. So, this trigonometric ratios was sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, etc. Complementary angles were sin 90 degree minus theta is equal to cos theta. Cos 90 degree minus theta is equal to sin theta. Then third one, values of you can say trigonometric ratios at certain angles. Certain angles means 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Sin 0, cos 0, tan 0 or sin 45, cosecant 60 degree, secant 90 degree, like this. And fourth one was trigonometric identities. Identities. So these four concepts are there for 10th standard, which we have already covered today. Okay. If you want for one trigonometric identity, I will show you the proof also. Okay. Let me erase it. For one, I will show the proof. Okay. So, suppose there is a right angle triangle ABC, and with this ABC, suppose this angle is theta. Okay. And now, as per the definition of sin theta, this will be perpendicular or opposite. Opposite is what? AB. So, AB by AC. AC is the hypotenuse. Okay. This is opposite. This is adjacent. So, sin theta is equal to AB by AC. Similarly, cos theta is equal to BC by AC, adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay. Now from here, sin square theta is equal to AB square by AC square. Similarly, from here, cos square theta is equal to BC square by AC square. Now, what we said? We said that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to what? So, AB square by AC square plus BC square by AC square. So, this has given to us as AB square plus BC square divided by AC square, and which is equal to what? AC square by AC square. So, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square, we know from Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So, from Pythagoras theorem, if in a right angle triangle, so it will become AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square hypotenuse. Okay. So, AC square we can implement, both will get cancelled and it will be giving us as 1. So, sin square theta plus cos square theta will be equal to 1. So, in this way we can prove even identities also. Okay. Similarly, if you will say we will find tan square theta plus 1, how it will become secant square theta, that also I will tell you once. Okay, utilizing the same thing. In this only I will tell you. Okay, so it is B. So tan theta is equal to what? Opposite by adjacent. So AB by AC. Then tan square theta is equal to what? AB square by AC square. Okay, right. So here tan square theta plus 1. So tan square theta plus 1 is equal to what? AB square by AC square plus 1. And it is giving you AB square, okay, plus AC square divided by AC square. Correct? AB square plus AC square divided by AC square. Okay. Now actually AC square is what? AB square plus BC square. Correct? Okay. We can do it. That's not the issue here. Okay. Or otherwise, what we can do, with this also we can do AB square plus divided by AC square plus AC square. Okay, if we are not doing that, then let us solve it utilizing sine theta and cos theta. That will be more better. Okay, so tan theta is equal to what? It is equal to sine theta by cos theta, gentlemen. Okay, so this tan square theta is equal to sine square theta by cos square theta. Then tan square theta plus 1 is equal to sine square theta cos square theta plus 1. Then it will become sine square theta plus cos square theta divided by cos square theta. And this will give, just now we have proved sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Okay, so 1 by cos square theta, which is what? Secant square theta. So the identity is, that is tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. This identity we have proved. So we have covered complete syllabus now for 10th standard, and in another video I will solve some questions also related to that. Okay, right. Today only clarification of concept is there. In next video I will solve questions related to trigonometry. Okay. Okay, so as I told, in NCERT textbook CBSE, total 4 exercises are there, and I have already covered the basic concepts of all trigonometric ratios. Then we covered finding out angles, also the value of angles, tan 45 degree, sine 30 degree, cos 45 degree, all those values of angles. By putting that, we will be able to find out the value of this expression. Okay, then we have covered about complementary angles like sine 90 degree minus theta is equal to cos theta, cot 90 degree minus theta is equal to tan theta. By applying that in exercise 8.3, it is there. Then in exercise 8.4 about trigonometric identities. So all the 4 concepts are already discussed in this video, and similarly we will be solving questions also in this particular part. So from each and every exercises, total 4 exercises are there. I have taken two questions from the textbook, and that I am going to solve now. Okay, in front of you. and complete concept of you can say trigonometry will be clear to you. Okay, so let us have a discussion one by one on each and every question. Okay, so from this exercise 8.1, very first question 1 is you can say given secant theta is equal to 13 by 12. Okay, so we are given secant theta is equal to 13 by 12 we are given, and we need to calculate all other trigonometric ratios. So all other trigonometric ratios we need to find. We need to find sin theta, we need to find cos theta, we need to find tan theta, we need to find cot theta, and we need to find cosecant theta. Okay, right. So better way to find out, because if you are going for secant theta, so secant theta you are knowing that it is the reciprocal of cos theta. Okay, so secant theta is what? 1 by cos theta. So is equal to 13 by 12. It means cos theta will be 12 by 13. So immediately we have found cos theta, right? If we are in a position to find cos theta, we will be able to find sin theta also immediately by applying identity. But I will not tell you about identity now. Identity already we have discussed. We will say, because it is the first part of the chapter. So what you can do, you can draw a right angle triangle. Okay, and this is theta, this is A, B, C, this is opposite, this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse. Okay, now we know that secant theta is what? Secant theta is hypotenuse by adjacent, correct? So secant theta, we are already aware that it is hypotenuse by adjacent. So secant theta we are given. So hypotenuse, it means it is 13 unit and adjacent is 12 unit, right? So we need to find this opposite. If we are able to find this side, all these ratios we will be able to find. Okay, so we will find that one. We know that in a right angle triangle, by applying Pythagoras theorem, AB square plus BC square is equal to AC square. So AB we do not know, plus BC we are knowing 12 square, and AC also we are knowing, that is 13 square. So this is given to us as AB square is equal to 13 square is 169 and 12 square is 144, and here it is becoming 25, right? AB square, and we can say that AB is equal to plus minus 25. But in this case, as all are positive, we will take only, sorry, not plus minus 25, plus minus 5, gentlemen. Okay, plus minus 5. So it is square now, right? So it is plus minus 5. So minus part we will not take, we will take positive value only, because all others are positive. Okay, so taking positive value, AB is equal to 5 unit. So AB also has become 5 unit. So now all ratio we can find. Sin theta is equal to what? Opposite by hypotenuse. So 5 by 13. Tan theta is what? Opposite by adjacent. So 5 by 12. And cot theta is what? Reciprocal of this one, or 12 by 5. So 12 by 5. Cosecant theta is what? 13 by 5. Reciprocal of sin theta. So 13 by 5. So in this way, we have found trigonometric ratios, all other trigonometric ratios, secant theta, what it was given to us. Let us go for question number 2. Okay. Right. Question number 2 from this exercise 8.1. So if cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, so it is 8.1. Cot theta is given to us is equal to 7 by 8. We need to evaluate 1 plus sin theta 1 plus sine theta in bracket 1 minus sine theta. Okay, so this is the question given, and divided by 1 plus cos theta and 1 minus cos theta, right? Okay, so okay, right. Now cot theta is given to us as 7 by 8. So what we'll do, we'll go for similar case as we have done earlier, and we will make right angle triangle. And if cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, so cot theta is you can say BC by AB, so it is 7 and it is 8. Okay, right. So now we need to find AC. So AC, if we are finding, so AC square is equal to 8 square plus 7 square, so 64 plus 49, and 9 4 13, 6 4 10, 1 11. Okay, right. We are given cot theta is equal to 7 by 8. Okay, so 8 square is 64 and 7 square 49. Okay, right. So it is becoming 113. So AC is equal to square root of 113. Okay, or let us first solve it. Okay, so this has become in this way, whether we need to do it or not, but let us first solve it. As a plus b into a minus b formula we will apply. So 1 plus sine theta into 1 minus sine theta will give us as 1 minus sine square theta. Okay, and divided by, here it will be giving 1 minus cos square theta. Okay, oh, right. Then what we'll do, we'll go for 1 minus cos square theta will become sine square theta. But here we should not utilize any type of identity, so that's why I am not going to utilize it. So what I will do, I will write here as 1 minus sine square theta and divided by 1 minus cos square theta also I will not write. Okay, no problem, we will not write, we will put the value simply. Okay, we will simply put the value. Now let AC be 113. Okay, so it is whole root 113 we will write. Now, so 1 minus sine square theta means 8 divided by, so sine theta is what? 8 by whole root 113. Cos theta is what? 7 by root 113. And 1 minus sine square theta is 64 by 113 square root here. Okay, and cos theta is 1 minus 49 by 113. Okay, so here what it is becoming, 113 minus 64 divided by 113 minus 49, and it is also 113 and here also 113, so 3, and this will get divided. So 113 minus 64 is giving 49 and 113 minus 49 is giving 64. Okay, so what we have got here, we have got 49 by 64 answer, right? So this expression has given us as 49 by 64, because we need to utilize this one. Okay, don't go for any finding out decimals and all. Okay, so it will be better, we should keep it as whole root 113. Okay, right. Now let us go for another one. Next, okay, from exercise 8.2, if we are solving question, then question number 1 is evaluate sine 30 degree plus tan 45 degree minus cosecant 60 degree and divided by secant 30 degree plus cos 60 degree plus cot 45 degree. So we need to simply put the values and get the answer. Sin 30 is what? 1 by 2. Tan 45 is what? 1 minus cosecant 60. Okay, so cosecant 60 is minus 2 by root 3 divided by secant 30 is what? Again, secant 30 and cosecant 60 both are complementary, so it is becoming 2 by root 3, and plus cos 60 is becoming what? 1 by 2. Cos 60 and sin 30 both are complementary, 1 by 2, and plus cot 45 is 1. So here also 2 by root 3, but here it is minus, here all are plus. Okay, right. So from here, if we are solving, so 1 by 2 plus 1 will give you 3 by 2. Okay, so 3 by 2 minus 2 by root 3 divided by, here it is becoming 2 by root 3 and plus 3 by 2. Okay, now from here we'll take LCM 2 root 3, so it will become 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by, similarly here 2 root 3, and it will become 4 plus 3 root 3. So 2 root 3 will get cancelled, and we will be left with 3 root 3 minus 4 divided by 3 root 3 plus 4. Okay, so even we can leave like this also, or we can go for square. Okay, so generally what it is there, in the denominator part we do not keep root, so we are going for rationalization. Once we are going for rationalization, so that rationalization can be done by multiplying numerator and denominator with 3 root 3 minus 4 by 3 root 3 minus 4. Okay, right. So this will be given to us, so this 3 root 3 minus 4 whole square divided by a plus b into a minus b, so it is 3 root 3 whole square minus 4 whole square. Okay, so this side a minus b whole square we can put, and the denominator part will become, so 9 into 3 27 minus 16, and this side a square is, you can say 27, right? 27, and then plus b square 16 and minus 2ab, so 4 3 are 12, 24 root 3. Okay, so I will put this one here in this space from here. So 27 plus 16, so 27 plus 10 37, 37 plus 6 43, so 43 minus 24 root 3 and divided by 27 minus 16, so 11, and this one will be the answer. Okay, 43 minus 24 root 3 by 11. right? Okay, so this also question number 1 we have solved, and let us solve question number 2 from this exercise. Okay, right. So let us solve question number 2 from this exercise 8.2, question number 2. So question number 2 is, if 10a plus b is equal to root 3, we are given 10a plus b is equal to root 3, and we are also given 10a minus b is equal to 1 by root 3. Okay, and a plus b is between 0 to 90 degree, it may be equal to 90 degree, so 0 to 90 degree, and a is greater than b, that is also given to us, and find a and b. We need to find a and b. Okay, so we can write 10 a plus b is equal to root 3. So 10a plus b is equal to root 3. So when it is coming root 3 in the table, means angle, so 10 0 degree is equal to 0, 10 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. Okay, 1 by root 3. 10 45 degree is equal to 1, and 10 60 degree is equal to root 3. So 10 60 degree. So we can write as 10 60 degree. This is giving to us as a plus b is equal to 60 degree. So it means a plus b will be equal to 60 degree. Right. Similarly, 10 a minus b is equal to 1 by root 3 is given, and 1 by root 3 came when 10 30 degree. So this means a minus b is equal to 30 degree. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Solving these two, add, this is linear equation in two variable type, add 1 and 2. Okay, so 2a and this b will get cancelled, and it will become 60 plus 30 90 degree, and it is giving to us as a is equal to 90 degree by 2, cancelling 45 degree. So a is equal to 45 degree. Okay, right. So a plus b is equal to 60 degree. It means b is equal to 60 degree minus a minus 45 degree, and it is giving to us as 15 degree. So b is equal to 15 degree. Okay, so a is already greater than b. We have found a and b. Okay, so a has become 60 degree and b has become 15 degree. Okay, a has become 45 degree, b has become 15 degree. Right. Now, exercise 8.3. From exercise 8.3, what is the question? Question number 1 is, so that 1048 degree. So it is prove that type question. 1048 degree, 1023 degree, and 1042 degree, 1067 degree is equal to 1. So we will take LHS. LHS part is 1048 degree, 1023 degree, 1042 degree, 1067 degree. Okay, so now we are already aware of complementary angles. Okay, so you can see that 48 plus 42 is becoming 90. Okay, and 42 and 48 is becoming complementary angle, and 23 and 67 is becoming complementary angle. Okay, so tan 48 degree is what? Tan 90 degree minus 42 degree, which can be written as cot 42 degree. Okay. Similarly, tan 23 degree we can write as tan 90 degree minus 67 degree, and it is giving us as cot 67 degree. Now we will substitute tan 48 in place of tan 48. Okay, so from here, right, tan 48 we will substitute cot 42 degree. Okay, right, and tan 23 degree we will write cot 67 degree. Cot 67 degree. Then tan 42 degree we will leave at it is, and tan 67 degree. Due to this, we know that tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta, or cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta. Anything we can write. Okay, so if we are writing cot 42 degree, cot 67 degree, so this tan 42 degree we can write 1 by cot 42 degree into 1 by cot 67 degree. So this cot 42 degree and cot 42 degree has cancelled. Cot 67 has got cancelled. Okay, and left with 1, and which is only RHS. So it is proved. Okay, so in this way we are proving. Now going to second question in this exercise. Right. Second question is what? If A, B, C are interior angles, here you can see, if A, B, C are interior angles of a triangle ABC, right? A, B, C are interior angles of a triangle ABC, then so that sine B plus C by 2, sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2. This we need to prove. Okay, so we are given that A, B, C are interior angles of a triangle. So in a triangle, all we are knowing angle sum property of a triangle. So A plus B plus C, all are angles, is equal to 180 degree, right? Okay, and from here we can write B plus C is equal to 180 degree minus A, then further dividing it by 2. Why? Because here B plus C by 2 is there, so both side it will be divided. Okay, then it will be equal to 180 degree minus A by 2, and further B plus C by 2 is equal to, so 180 divided by 2 is 90 degree, and minus A by 2. If we are putting sine B plus C by 2, sine B plus C by 2, it means what? Sine, so B plus C by 2 is what? 90 degree minus A by 2, minus A by 2. Okay, and sine 90 degree minus A by 2, so complementary angle, so it is what? Cos A by 2, and that only we need to prove. Okay, so we need to prove that sine B plus C by 2 is equal to cos A by 2, right? Okay, so this is proved. LHS is equal to RHS. Okay, right. Then we are coming to exercise 8.4. Exercise 8.4. prove that what cos A by 1 plus sin A plus 1 plus sin A by cos A is equal to 2 secant A. Okay, right. So again LHS we are taking cos A by 1 plus sin A by cos A. So we'll take LCM. So 1 plus sin A cos A, right? So it is cos A, so cos A square A plus 1 plus sin A whole square. Okay, so now here we have to use identity. We will be using identity. Which are the identities we will use? We will use cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. We will use tan square theta plus 1 is equal to secant square theta. We will use cot square theta plus 1 is equal to cosecant square theta. So these identities we are going to use now. Okay, here it is square, right? So let us solve it. So this one is giving you cos square A plus A plus B whole square. So 1 plus sin square A and plus 2 sin A divided by, okay, 1 plus sin A into cos A. Okay, we'll leave it now. We'll see later. Okay, and cos A. Now cos square A plus sin square A is equal to 1. Okay, so 1 plus 1 plus 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A and cos A. Okay. So here it has become 2 plus 2 sin A divided by 1 plus sin A cos A. So we can write 2 in common, 1 plus sin A divided by 1 plus sin A cos A. This 1 plus sin A, 1 plus sin A has got cancelled. Left with what? 2 by cos A. Okay. So we are left with 2 by cos A. And 2 by cos A is what? 1 by cos A is secant A. So it can be written as 2 secant A. So this is 2 secant A we have proved. Right? Okay. Now let us go for last question. Okay. Last question. So second one is what? 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cot square A is equal to 1 minus tan A by 1 minus cot A whole square and is equal to tan square A. Two parts are there here. This 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cot square A, we have to prove that it is equal to tan square A. Then 1 minus tan A by 1 minus cot A whole square is equal to tan square A. We need to prove in this way. So first we will take LHS, that is 1 plus tan square A by 1 plus cot square a. Okay. 1 plus tan square a and 1 plus cot square a, we will be writing 1 plus 1, sorry, 1 by tan square a. Why? Cot square a is 1 by tan square a. So 1 by tan square a. So this is given to us as 1 plus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a in the numerator part, and denominator part is tan square a. So this is a and into tan square a by 1 plus tan square a. So the denominator part has become reciprocal and it has equal to tan square a is equal to RHS. So we have got this tan square a. Okay, right. Now this part is left. Only first part we have covered. Second part is left. So that we will be doing it. Right. So, okay, right. Here we will be writing 1 minus tan a by 1 minus cot a whole square. Right, so let us go for squaring part. Okay, so we can write 1 plus tan square a, or let us do not go for any type of square. We will do inside only, just as we did earlier. So 1 minus tan a and divided by cot a, we will write as 1 by tan a. This is complete square. Okay, so 1 minus tan a, and the denominator part, as we did here, it will become what? Tan a. So denominator part will become 1 minus tan a, correct? And tan a will go at the top. So tan a after taking LCM, so 1 minus tan a. So it is not 1 minus tan a, gentlemen. It will be tan a minus 1. Okay. So if it is tan a minus 1, because here at the top 1 minus tan a is there, so we will put this minus tan a here. Okay. If we will keep this minus, then it will become 1 minus tan a, and this is completely square. So this got cancelled. Okay, and then minus tan a square will give us as tan square a. Okay, and this is RHS. So we have proved completely, and this trigonometry chapter complete we have covered in one single video. So it will give a good concept, and now the students, after seeing this video, they need to have some practice. Okay, and if they want some clarification in this regard, then they may contact me in my mobile number, or my email ID is already given. Okay, in my channel also they can put some comment. So now what I have decided, I will be bringing one single video complete covering full chapters, and immediately solving the questions also. Basic concepts also will be getting cleared. Questions also will solve simultaneously. Okay, so thank you very much for listening me and watching my videos. Thank you.